And welcome back. So I've got our sound fixed, I've got my Manhattan made, and I'm ready to enjoy some nostalgia. So, as we venture around, you'll see some messages, some things happen. A lot of times if you kind of bump into these computers, things will happen in this game. So we're gonna go ahead and just trek around. Ooh. So Rose takes some damage. We shouldn't be walking into explosions. We'll walk down here. There's a nice little door for us. 2 recruits were shot in the back as they tried to enter the building. Luckily, we were not. But we run into Terrines, these genetic troopers. They move in for the kill. Neo forces come to our aid. This is where leadership comes in. You'll see some NPCs pop in. And Black Tom takes control of 2 of them. Which probably means there's only 2 left. Actually, there's 4. So, there's no zero gravity here, so we have our freedom to kind of move around as we see fit. Now, right off the bat, you'll notice these guys kind of turn to us when we fire at them. This is important because if we have somebody shoot at them from the back or from the side, it does extra damage. The closer you get, the better your accuracy, obviously. So we're going to have Rose come down here, and she's going to hit this guy from the back. Tom's going to do the same thing. And we've killed 1. So Sips is looking strong. He's going to come over here and fire away at this guy. We've got a couple of Neo Warriors who are kind of like our cannon fodder. And as long as the attacks stay on them, we're a lot better off. Got a rear attack on this guy. And he manages to blind a couple of our combatants here. So we've got the Doctor coming around. Very uncharacteristic of him to be shooting anyone, but we'll let it slide this time. Before you're able to protect yourself from blindness, one of the best strategies is to spread your people out, so that if they do shoot those weird grenades at you, that you'll take less of a hit. In any case, we're still managing to land attacks on these guys. And we've got them down to 1. So Chewie, still in full health, is going to walk up and shoot that guy right in the face. Ooh, and I'm working on my buttons here. So we move, get right to his back, and we'll take this guy out. So now we'll get some spoils. Credits, of course, being our money, and everyone gets some experience. So we power everyone up. Our medics are doing their job just fine. And if you look, everyone has a basic set of equipment. Just take a peek at it. So we've got a laser pistol, got a spacesuit. So right off the bat, one thing we want to do is collect some of these. This is a smart suit. The leaders all wear them, and it's our first upgrade. Now I'm partial to give it to Black Tom since he's me. We'll also give Sips some grenades. Laser pistols we all have, so we'll go ahead and take them, and we'll sell them later. So let's pop into Tom's inventory real quick, and we'll equip his spacesuit. The lower your armor class gets, the better. And that bumps us down to 2. Now, I still couldn't tell you exactly what all these stats mean, but I'll do my best as we progress through the game. We'll head down to the lecture hall. An orderly is checking on a young man lying in a fetal position. Some of these kids can't take real war. I'll hold out here, you move out. So we'll go ahead and explore the room. A line of lasers boom and boom of grenades echoes through the building. So nothing here to any merit. Go ahead and head out, and we'll come down this way. Terrines move in for the kill. Neo forces come to your aid. Black Tom takes control of 1 guy. So we have 3 guys helping us out here. Chewie's got 10 moves. We'll move him to the back. We right off the back get a nice rear attack. Unfortunately, he blinds half our crew. We'll bring Sipsy back here. Get another rear attack going. We didn't see those guys down there, but that doesn't mean we have a problem on our hands. This game is certainly a lot more forgiving than FTL. Cristelia we'll bring down here, and we'll let her start wailing on these guys. Rose, do the same thing with Rose. She can come over here. And the Doctor. Kinda got all our side people killing these guys down here, but that's okay. As a team, they'll do just fine. Got a rear attack here, but unfortunately Tom is blinded, so we don't get much done. And Tom remains blinded. So we'll fire at this Terrine warrior. Chewie's gonna try and get a hit here. But he's blinded, so we don't really need to worry too much about anything. The likelihood of him hitting, not great. But we'll try and improve it by doing a rear attack here with Tom. We get a small hit. The Doctor fires. Cristelia and Rose will get a chance to fight back. So obviously the last thing we want is for Tom to start taking too many hits, because he'll go down. But he's doing just fine. We don't have too much to worry about. Now, obviously this is something we need to worry about. We already moved Tom, and we moved him out of sight. So there's a lesson for next time. And the Doctor finishes him off. Maybe it's the multiverse Doctor, you know, the one who's born in war and bath of blood, all that stuff. And we take care of the other Ram guy. So our medics will get to work healing everybody. We'll get this wonderful victory music. And we get some money. So we don't heal everyone to full. That's a little concerning, because we don't want our medics to go down. The Doctor's a little low. So we'll go ahead and give him a smart suit right now. Brings him down to 4 from 6. Not bad, not bad. And we'll distribute the rest of our spoils evenly. We want to try and leave a little bit of inventory in everybody's spaces. So we'll head down here. So we got the canteen over here, and we're ambushed by Terrines. Oh god! So let's see what we can do about dispatching these 3 guys quickly. Black Tom succeeded at tactics, which means something, I'm sure. I just couldn't tell you what. And we'll start getting into range and firing at these guys. We want to focus on the guy we've already started to beat down. She's going to get a side attack, and we're going to wipe him out. Sips is going to head up here to this corner. And Cristelia should hopefully get a good rear attack here. And we take out a second one. And the nice thing here is that we haven't taken any damage this fight, which means our medics will probably be able to get everyone filled up back to full by the end of this fight. And taken down. So we got 120 credits, 37 experience. And everybody's feeling froggy. So let's go ahead and distribute our loot, as we have been doing. Unfortunately, no smart suits this time, so nothing to equip people with. But we'll walk around this room, make sure there's nothing we're missing. Your teeth rattle as a fighter screams overhead. So the south is the officer's lounge. We'll come down here. Explosions have shattered the roof, and the debris buried several bodies. We'll come over here to this med bay. A new officer lies among some of the wreckage. I'm holding on here, but my leg is shattered. Saboteurs cut the automatic defenses east of here's the manual override system. Get over there and activate the missiles. Walk over, just kind of trample on him. Terrines move in for the kill. Neo forces come to your aid. So our fight starts up. And we've got a lot of guys helping us, which probably means we have a lot of guys to fight. 4. 4 is easily done. We'll put Rose on a wait. We'll put Chewie on a wait. Wait simply means that they'll wait till later in the turn to start moving around. I'm going to get some people out of their way. So we'll start taking out this leader first. He's the one who has the potential to blind everyone. We'll get Crystalia out of the way, and she can still hit a side attack. The Doctor will move right over to here. He's going to get a front attack, but that's not a big deal for us. We'll let this Neo Warrior kind of do his thing. Hit him with a rear attack. Oof. And he hits us with a flash grenade, which I was unaware actually hurt anyone. But I guess you learn something new every time you play a game. So we'll let Black Tom come up here. The laser pistol has some decent range, so we don't really need to worry about accuracy falling. Get a side attack. We're trying to take this leader out. And we're not doing very well of it. The nice thing is, these guys are not wearing any protection, so to speak. So, if we kind of gather up near them and he fires another flash grenade, he might wind up blinding his own guys, which in the long run could work out well for us. But we've killed him. So we'll focus on that guy in the bottom now. And we get a great side attack. We're going to try and have Rose get a rear attack on this guy. And we managed to nail a side attack with Crystalia. Which kind of sounds like a porn star. I'm regretting that name just a little bit. So we've got Chewie. He's going to come down here. It seemed very spacey at the time. And I guess it's very spacey as far as 1978 goes. So we're going to let it slide. And we finish off the last of the Terrines. And our men and women cheer in victory. So we get some credits, 50 experience. And we get some stuff. Of course, they appear to have some sweet space muskets over in that picture over there. We'll go ahead and throw our final grenade on him. I'd like to protect our other medic, so we'll give her the other smart suit. And we'll equip that toot sweet. So let's take a look at what we got. We got 5 laser pistols. And we have to distribute these spacesuits. But I have a feeling we can stop giving out spacesuits because we're going to wind up throwing them away in the long run. We'll exit that. The med bay held nothing specific for us. We'll walk around, see if there's anything in the, Ooh, and Terrine's moving for the kill. Neo forces come to your aid. Thank God. So, we succeeded tactics, so that's great, right? Crystalia. Fire away. The Doctor. Gonna get a rear attack going on here. Whew. Taking some hits. That Terrine warrior goes down. So we got Rose coming in here to save the Doctor. Sips coming in to be a total badass. And we'll get a rear attack with him taking this guy out. Chewie, gonna move into the side here. Fire at him. Black Tom, not gonna be able to get around. But we managed to swing a side attack there. So, not bad all in all. We'll bring Chewie over here. turn this guy backwards. Sipsy hopefully can take him out. And if he can't, hopefully Black Tom can make some ground. These leaders can be a pain in the butt. We're gonna get the doctor as far away as we can. We don't want him to die, so we'll just end his turn right there. And our little Neo friend finishes the job for us. So that should give us another smart suit to distribute to our team. And the doctor really didn't get a lot of help there. So we're going to have to keep him out of trouble in the next fight. Give another dazzle grenade to Sips. And we'll give a smart suit to... I'm thinking Sipsy. So we'll go ahead and I'm going to distribute these laser pistols. I'm going to leave the spacesuits. We're almost assuredly going to get into more fights. And we'll get plenty of loot. And of all things we're getting, the spacesuits will wind up being from somewhere comes a sniper's beam. Rose takes 2 points of damage. So we'll go in the women's room here. Hopefully we had Rose go in first. You open the door and the muzzle of a Terrine's pistol. He smiles and squeezes the trigger. And we've got a fight on our hands. So it's going to be a narrow corridor here, but that's okay. Nothing we can't handle. One guy. If anything, this should give us a chance to get the doctor all healed up. We're going to move Sips out of the way so that the doctor can just kind of get the heck out of this room should we give him the chance. And this guy's dead. So, no problems there. We'll get a couple experience and a little bit of money. Apparently we're corpse pickers, that's what we do. Cristelia needs to heal a little bit more. And we'll pass out that one laser pistol. We'll leave these spacesuits, we don't have a need for them. Come to the back of here. Come out. And we'll come down to the men's room. Someone tossed a grenade into the room. The stalls are shattered and water coats the floor. Terrine's moving for the kill. Neo forces come to your aid. So we got some aid, that's good. Anytime we can not fight these guys alone, always a nice thing. Chewie takes a couple hits right off the bat. So we'll have to keep an eye on him. Cristelia is going to fire at this leader right away. Chewie, I'm hesitant to have Chewie go all out with these guys. I don't really want him to get hurt. So we've got the doctor. He can't go anywhere because we blocked him in with Chewie. He's super far and not great with weapons to begin with. And that makes a lot of sense to us. We're going to have this guy just jump right into it. Sipsy. Sips is feeling froggy. Take this guy right out. We've got Black Tom. He's going to do the same exact thing, but he's going to do it from back here. Let a rear attack on this leader. Doesn't do us any good. Rose kills off that guy. And Black Tom succeeds at tactics, whatever in the world that means. So Sipsy gets to move again. And we're going to draw this Terrine leader over here. Out in the street I can hear someone wooing. I'm not sure why, but a wooing they are doing. That rhymed a little bit. I'm happy about it. So we got Terrine warriors. Let's try and take them down here. Chewie, we want to stay nice and far away. We want him and Crystalia to get healed up after this fight. Let's go back here, Chewie. It's fine. He still manages to kill that guy off, which is great for us. Didn't mean to go into Rose's inventory. We'll turn her around this way, and that'll let dang near everyone get some good shots in. Experience, we get some credits, and everyone is filled back to full. That's right, Rose. Just this once, everybody lives. Well, everybody's lived all the times we've done this. I don't think we've even lost a Neo guy. So we'll go ahead and jump into Chewie's inventory here. We'll give him a smart suit. And we only have one more person left to smart suit up. Really hope you get that reference. And we'll leave those spacesuits. Pistols are more than enough for us. So we'll head up here. And immediately we're thrust right into another fight. As you might be picking up, this is a big part of this game. But I've never hated it. So we'll bring the doctor over here. Get some back attacks going on him. We'll bring Sipsy over here. And bada bing. Nice. We're going to lose visibility with a couple people. But they're going to lose visibility with at least one person. This guy's blinded. We'll take advantage of it. And he's dead. You'll notice immediately when you're watching that our medics don't have nearly the combat prowess of our warriors. And that's just the way the class thing all tends to work out. Everything's going well so far. Oof. Couple more people blinded. But this leader's gonna go down anyway, so we don't have too much to worry about. Some side attacks. Some rear attacks. Take him out. And there we go. 5% hit chance, he still killed him. Which is great. It's great. Way to go, Chewie. Should get our final smart suit we need here. Should keep conscious of Rose. She's a little weak right now. Also, her inventory is filled, so we're gonna have to go into it. Probably get rid of a couple of these spacesuits. So we gave that smart suit to the doctor. Really, if you want anybody wearing a smart suit, it's the doctor. But would it have any effect? Blow this up. And distribute these guns appropriately. So we'll go ahead and exit out. We're good. We're good. You can have the spacesuits. And we'll wander over this way. Probably get into a fight pretty soon. But that's okay. Come over this way. Waiting room. Only the dead adorn this room. Dun, dun, dun. Walk over, walk. Terrain forces moving for the kill. How can this be? Neo forces come to your aid. So we got our boys taking control of our boys. And we'll get started with the combat. So, as we move around here, you'll see our guys laying waste to our enemies. It's working out pretty well for us, but they're not getting a lot of movement. Luckily, we are still managing to kill a ton of dudes, and really, that's what we want. Be ideal for this to be another fight where we take very little damage, because we'd love to get the last two people all healed up. You know, as far as story goes, you know, for Genesis, this game kind of went above and beyond for me, and it still does. It's got a nice story to it. It's nothing that's gonna bring tears to your eyes, but it's still pretty good. It's still pretty good. It'll keep you engaged, and there's a lot of side quests. There's a lot of places you can go, things you can get, and we're going to play through the whole game. So, you know, if you enjoy it, you'll get to see the whole dang thing played through someone else's eyes. No, don't flee the battle. What are you doing, man? What's that guy's problem? You know, I'd like to think this is one of those diamonds in the rough. You know, for me, this was the game that I always looked forward to at the game store. And, that being said, it's also one of those games that saved on the game. So every time you bought it, it was just a crapshoot whether your game would still be on there or whether the last person who rented it would just delete it off. In any case, I rented it time after time. I started this game so many times as a kid, and I never got tired of it. And I'm still not. I've probably played through this game, I can't even tell you, 9 or 10 times. And for a Genesis game, I'd say it's pretty impressive. And here I am, 25, and I'm still interested in it, even having played through it so many times. Every playthrough gets a little better for me, too. And there we go. Another fight down. Everyone gets healed up. We will, as always, give the dazzle grenades to Sips. We'll pass the smart suit over to the doctor, and likewise with the laser pistols. So variably everyone has a full inventory. Pretty soon we'll start ditching some more spacesuits. We'll leave this room, and we'll head over here. The medical officer will come down here. The room is full of wounded troops, and an orderly shouts, "We're falling here! They're more use out there!" She pushes you out of the room. I don't know why she sounded like a dwarf, but I mean, Neo accepts all kinds, even those from Middle-earth. You hear an explosion. Oh god. So we go back down, and the blackened room holds no survivors. Obviously a Tarian booby trap, one of the wounded. Find some grenades that did not detonate. Rather dismal, but we pick through the corpses to find explosives. Sometimes that's just what you gotta do. So everybody's inventory's full. Considering he's been our grenade guy thus far, we'll go ahead and give him these explosive grenades. It's a little dismal, it's a little sad, but that's just what happens in war. We'll head over here. Oh no, there's nothing. So we've clearly got to head up here. Authorized personnel only. So we pop into this room. You burst in amongst a squad of Tarians. In the background you can see a RAM technician working on a missile control panel. So we've now got to fight these guys and get to that control panel before they launch missiles and destroy Earth as we know it. So let's take a look. Let's target. Look around the field here. We've got a warrior. A warrior. Warrior. Leader. Warrior. So this guy, probably the most dangerous to us, in that he can blind everybody. But if we stay out of his range, and we keep everybody busy, not too big of an issue. we'll start picking off people around this way. And Rose is certainly going to help. Cristelia, with her low health, is going to stay out of the general combat. You know, we don't want her to get too beaten up. We got this Tarian warrior. Tom's going to take quick work of him. Well, not quick work, but work all the same. So we'll take him down. The faster the better. Rose is getting hit. We don't want that. We'll continue to move Cristelia kind of away from everything. So 40% there, 40% there, we'll take it. Sips is going to come back here, start fighting these guys. We need to worry about Sips because he's kind of where we don't want him to be. Tom, on the other hand, is just mixing it up. Get the doctor in here, if for no other reason than to give them another target. If they focus all their fire on Sips, we may wind up with a problem. So we'll come down here. Should give us a nice side attack on this guy. And we nail that Tarian warrior and get him down. So Cristelia still doing fine. Rose, not so much. And neither Cristelia now that she got shot. So we'll go ahead and shoot this Tarian leader. Black Tom, feeling froggy. Gonna mix it up, kill that guy. So we definitely still need to be careful by Rose. She's not doing great. Might even be worth it to try and get her out of there. She does some damage to him, so that's great. And she gets to move right away for reasons I don't immediately understand. The doctor will try and get him behind this guy. Let Sips do the rest. Black Tom finishes that guy off. And we'll go ahead and move Cristelia over here. End her turn. I don't think she can reach that guy even if she wants to. And neither can Chewie. So go ahead and move Cristelia. End her turn. Black Tom, on the other hand, we're going to have him march his way right up. I think we might have accidentally put Chewie onto automatic, but that's okay. Either way, we're going to start doing some damage to this guy and try and get him down. We're going to leave Rose out of the fray since she's almost dead. We don't want to lose somebody. Fire away. We got some blinding going on. That's not great. But Sips finishes the fight with some well-placed laser shots. So, we get 87 experience and we get almost 300 credits. Which I don't know if that buys a hamburger in space, but we can hope. We can hope. So, we don't want to get too excited about our victory. Throw away a couple spacesuits. Chewie an extra one. Let's go ahead into Tom's inventory. Throw away this crappy spacesuit. Let's go over to Sips. I think we can get rid of all three of these and still fill his inventory. one more gun to go. Let's see if Crystalia's carrying any spacesuits. Indeed she is. So we'll get rid of that one. Give her this gun. And we'll leave these spacesuits on the ground. Let's go ahead and see what's going to happen. With one hand, the technician begins firing at you. He is still modifying the controls with the other. If you shoot at him, you may damage the controls, which operate the base's missiles. Shoot, charge, take cover. We're going to charge him. We're not going to take that crap. The technician fires wildly as you rush him. You strike the technician down. The technician collapses. His blood-flecked lips curl in a smile. He hisses, "If the missiles won't fire on Chicago, then they won't fire at all." He grabs a grenade and pulls the pin. You can either dive on it or run for cover. Will anyone make the sacrifice? Absolutely! We'll dive on this grenade. As a matter of fact, Black Tom is all over it. Black Tom takes 11 points of damage. Black Tom muffled the explosion. You set the missiles to anti-ship mode. Soon you hear the crunch of enemy spaceships crashing. Robbed of air superiority, the ram attack is quickly beaten back. You are congratulated and your wounds are attended to. Congratulations, the team gains 2,000 experience points. So, with that, we have completed what you might call the first level of this game. I hope you enjoy what you've seen so far. If you played this game as a kid, you gotta love it. I mean, it's nostalgia to the max. In any case, for the next playthrough, we'll visit a space station, get our new mission, and we'll start venturing out into space. So, we'll take a break here, and the next video will be posted soon. I hope you're enjoying. Thanks, have a great day. Comment, like, subscribe, favorite, all that great stuff. As always, this is Tej. Have a great day, everyone. Bye.